prepared a trivia quiz game. So I was going to ask Dr. Reagan to help host that, and we could take turns solidifying our knowledge with that activity.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so question one. Nitrous oxide primarily affects which organs first? A, the stomach, B, the lungs and brain, C, the heart, or D, the thymus?
I think the right answer is that the lungs and the brain are the organs affected.
That's right. Yeah. So, as soon as you breathe this stuff in, it goes through the lungs and goes right into the blood and then goes straight to the brain. So, those are the organs that are going to get affected first. All right. Next question. A major immediate danger of inhaling nitrous oxide is dehydration, oxygen deprivation, sunburn, or food poisoning.
That would be B, oxygen deprivation.
That's right. So when you inhale nitrous oxide or any kind of toxic inhalant, it essentially will deprive your brain and other vital organs of oxygen. So it has sort of a dual effect. Not only is the substance toxic, but it also limits the oxygen content in your blood. Next question. Long-term heavy use of nitrous oxide can cause A, improved memory, B, faster reaction time, C, nerve damage and numbness, or D, stronger lungs?
Well, I was listening very carefully to Dr. Archuleta describe the complications, and I think the answer is C, nerve damage and numbness.
That's absolutely right. Now, one of the reasons we ask this question is because nitrous oxide is something that we do use in the medical setting for certain kinds of situations. It's used as an anesthetic in dental procedures. We use it as a medication for certain kinds of respiratory and cardiovascular issues in patients. But with long-term heavy abuse of this stuff, it's really of no benefit whatsoever. And really, it's about long-term damage to your nerves. So that's really what the long-term effects are going to be. Next question. Why is using nitrous oxide in enclosed spaces especially dangerous? A, it smells bad. B, it replaces oxygen in the air. C, it makes noise. Or D, it stains the walls.
And that would be B, it replaces oxygen in the air.
That's right. Whether you use nitrous oxide indoors or outdoors, it's a very bad thing to use. But particularly when you use it in an enclosed space indoors, the actual gas itself gets liberated into the air and will displace the oxygen in the air around you. And that further limits the ability for you to breathe in oxygen from the air and limits your oxygen content in the blood and causes more problems. All right. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Dr. Reagan and Dr. Archuleta. I think we'll wrap up this session talking about nitrous oxide dangers with a few key takeaways. So one thing that we want everyone to remember is that recreational use is very dangerous because it can have acute and also long-term damage. And that long-term damage can be permanent. So the effects that we talked about today to your nerves and to your brain might take a long time or last forever. And so that's a very serious side effect that we see. And for parents and guardians, just know that there's a lot of different names for this hazard. Sometimes it's called Whippets. Sometimes it's called galaxy gas or laughing gas. There's probably many other names. This is an inhaled product that can cause a lot of problems. We know young people are unfortunately exposed and getting into it. So just be careful and remember to talk to your kids about safety around illicit drugs, including nitrous oxide, whenever it's used in that context. We're always available 24/7 at our poison control hotline. You can call 1-800-222-1222 for any questions you have about nitrous oxide, inhalants, or any other poisoning prevention hazards or topics that you want to discuss. We're always happy to answer your questions.